be in a band with my brothers, I would think that's a crazy idea. But not for the next band, 4 siblings, all the way from the States, and they have amazing hits so far. They've done so well with Cool Kids and Bright, and we're delighted to have them here in Malta today. It's Echosmith. We've got Sydney, Jamie, Noah, and Graham. Hello, guys. Hi. Hi. So you're gonna pop here, and then someone can go over here. Jamie. I feel like you're gonna be like the outcast of putting you over there. But we will share around the mics. Hello. We met in the lift yesterday. How are you? We will share the mics. And there's loads of fun. Let's just turn this around here. We want to get a bit of mics action going on here. Welcome to Malta. Have you guys been here before?
No, this is our first time, so we're excited to, I don't know, I mean, look.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
That's our answer. It's like, yes, we're excited to be here.
And of course to be here part of Isle of MTV, which is amazing, been going for 9 years now. How does it feel to be on such a cool, like we've got Jason Derulo, Martin Garrix, such a wide range of music and such a cool list?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a crazy show, and isn't it free? Too?
Yeah, we do special kind of prizes and stuff, so
yeah,
it's amazing.
I mean, it's so cool, and I was even reading about it in the magazine that was on the plane, and I was like, man,
yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I said, oh, this looks interesting. But yeah, it was really cool, and I know it'll be a great show, and it's a really cool and eclectic lineup.
I want to ask a question, because I mentioned there, obviously you guys are all siblings. What is it like travelling around with your family, kind of? Is there a lot of kind of, because I fight with my brothers all the time. I was wondering, honestly, is there a bit of fighting going on?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely happens a bit. It's kind of like a big family road trip in some ways, but we've been touring together for like 3 years now, so we kind of get used to it in ways.
And being the girl, you know, with the 3 boys, how is that? How do you cope?
I don't. No, well, I mean, there's times that it's hard, yeah, of course. But generally it's something that, I mean, I've been the only girl my entire life.
You're used
and
to it.
Yeah, I already went through the phase of like 10 years of being like, I want a sister so bad, but I'm not getting a sister. So
that's one of the boys up in a wig and lipstick.
Exactly. Well, I think one time I like dressed them up in my clothes, and it was
really? Who
yeah.
did you do that to?
Graham. He was the youngest, so I was like,
he had no choice.
And yeah, I remember him thinking, what's going on? It never happened again after that. But you know, it's cool, and there's times where, you know, it's nice because girls get to go get their nails done, or like little things like that.
Things.
Yeah, but I take the longest to get ready, which they are annoyed by.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the name of the band, Echosmith. Maybe I'll get one of you guys to answer it. Where did the name come from?
Yeah, well, we were thinking on the idea of a blacksmith and how they shape metals, and then we thought on the idea of shaping sounds, which is what a band does by creating music, and so we created the word Echosmith to mean that.
That's a good answer. It's very good.
We've rehearsed it.
I feel like you may have said that. You just make something else completely up. It's completely a big lie.
We were climbing a mountain. We saw an eagle fly under my hand.
Oh, wow.
And he dropped a golden egg. It said Echo. It opened up and said Echo.
Wow. I like that story. Let's talk about that one for a while.
I'm working on it.
Obviously, you've had huge success in the States with Cool Kids. Your album, Talking Dreams, followed up EP Acoustic Dreams last year. What will you be playing tonight? What can we look forward to?
To be honest, I forget all of the things that we're playing tonight. But I guess we'll play Cool Kids.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think it'd be funny not to do it sometimes.
No.
Just for fun.
I think they should play it. I think you're very unhappy people.
No, but we're going to be playing that and a few other songs, and our single that will be soon coming here, which is called Bright. So, you know, we're going to play all the singles and feature singles, which is what you should do.
That's what you should do, mix them up. Do you ever get annoyed when people like come up and do they sing the song at you? Like Cool Kids, people just come up, please don't sing it at me.
You know what, I think it's kind of funny, and I think what's better is when, you know, we're just walking around wherever, and I hear somebody just randomly singing it to themselves.
And they don't know that.
They're like, yeah, exactly, and I'm like, that's so weird. I love it. I think it's actually kind of one of the coolest things, because it's natural, you know? Unless they're doing that because they know that I'm right there and acting like they're not, but I don't think they're thinking it that much.
No, they're just saying if they want to. I'm going to ask Graham a question. Just being on the road now, you guys are traveling. What is your favorite thing about traveling around?
Eating food. I love food.
I love food. You gotta eat it.
Yeah.
Have you had some food in Malta yet?
Oh yes, I have.
What have you had?
Ooh, some like squid. Ooh, squid.
Good fish here, good seafood. Very good. You like the squid. Excellent. I had some good fish yesterday as well. And then I've mentioned we're sponsored this year by Hooked, which is an app where you can do little singing selfies. And I want to ask each of you individually, I'll start over here, what your favourite app is on your phone.
My favorite app on the phone, I have this game, it's called Smash Hit. You just like break glass with a ball. Yeah, so that's a good one.
So if I see you in a corner on your phone, I think you're doing some really, really important email and you're really concentrating, you're just smashing
An
it.
angry email.
And Sydney?
Oh man. I mean, I might go for something kind of typical, which is probably like Twitter. No, I take it back. I'm sorry.
She takes it back.
I really take back what I
Twitter.
said. Pinterest. I just got into it again.
Oh, I need to get into that. So what do you kind of do more, like, do you clothes or do you do just music?
Food.
Or food.
I don't do
sensing a
any of the
theme.
other things.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm looking up all these like fancy recipes that I'll probably never make in my entire life. But then I'll sit there at like 2 a.m. when I can't sleep, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And it's actually not probably good for me to do that. I don't know, but it's probably better than like, I don't know, other stuff.
Well, looking at pictures as opposed to just sitting there and eating it all.
It's true. It's a lot healthier.
It's not healthier.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of boring, but there's an app. Well, you know how like you can set alarms on your phone and reminders and stuff. I feel like you can't get you can't do like really cool like reminders that like, oh, on every Tuesday remind me of 3. Like, so I have an app that reminds me of things like certain days at certain times. Like, I don't know. I really like that.
What's it called?
It's called Alarmed.
Oh, Alarmed.
So I can be reminded of things whenever I want to in any
So
way
is your
possible.
phone constantly just buzzing to remind you of things?
I
Is
think
that
it
quite-
did.
Did it just go off now? What do you have to do?
Nope, it didn't.
Okay. You due to do anything now? Probably do a press conference.
I think so.
We got some texts though. Can we read them out loud?
They're from my parents. You can.
All your parents.
Yeah.
My favorite app is Twitter.
Not yours.
Not anymore.
What about Instagram and stuff? Do you write more or take pictures more?
That's a good question. It depends on my mood. But I mean, I do love Instagram too because it's just like there's less things to get
Take more
distracted.
pictures of food.
Exactly.
Which is
Or look
important.
at more pictures of food. You go to the popular page and it's either like food, puppies, or something really inappropriate. But I look at it for the puppies and the food.
That's it. The other stuff just comes up by accident.
Yeah.
I'm going to open it to the floor now. Anyone have a question they'd like to ask Echosmith? Just raise your hand.